Just SumeRR, man.
Welcome to another episode of the Just SumeRR show. It's all about showcasing the world's hidden gems. Today we want to give a special welcome to relationship coach, sexologist, Shelly-Ann. Welcome to the Just SumeRR show.
I'm a hidden gem. Yeah, me?
Of course, girl. No sense. And I love it. I love it. This confidence rather that you have. Is it something that's always been there, or
This has been me all my life.
all your life? High school, every
Right, I mean,
fire bond.
as a matter of fact, you know what? Let me tell you what happened. Something very, very important happened to me when I was about maybe 4 or 5. Somewhere.
Right.
Basic school. I don't remember the age.
Basic school.
Basic school. I distinctly remember. I was at school and children were teasing me that my car big. I go with my granny, so I go home and I cry to my granny and tell her that the children teasing me that my car big, and she lift me up and she bring me to eye level and she shake me and she said, never allow what other people think about you affect the way you feel about yourself.
No.
Put that to my
Shelly-Ann, we need you to talk. You need to say that again for viewers. You have to say that again.
My granny told me that.
Beautiful.
Yes,
That's
never
beautiful.
allow, and if you don't believe it, say it to yourself in the mirror. Look in the mirror, look at yourself and say, never allow what people think about you affect the way you feel about yourself. Yeah, man.
Love it.
If you can master that,
That's it. And people, I gotta say, Shelly-Ann, she has many different titles, but what we're gonna talk about enough things. We can't tell enough. But what we're gonna talk about today specifically is you being a sexologist and a relationship coach. Alright, tell us, when did you develop an interest in becoming a sexologist?
I never did that. I didn't have an interest in becoming a sexologist.
So
I was interested in human behavior. I'm still interested in human behavior. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out what makes people tick, what makes them think a certain way, why do they do the things that they do. And I remember distinctly watching some documentary, and it was about adrenaline junkies. And you know, people who keep on, they go to one roller coaster and then they go to that one and it's not exciting enough and they go to a bigger, better roller coaster and they try to get this big adrenaline rush. And a thought occurred to me, I'm like, what if it was pleasure? Is there ever too much pleasure?
Oh my god.
Can pleasure kill you? Like, at what point does the orgasm need to get where you can say, alright, okay, no, this is dangerous
this
now.
is too
I
much.
cannot go here, it's too much. Yes. And to date, that question still remains unanswered. I would like to know, how much pleasure is too much pleasure? The human body is a marvel, and it can feel pleasure at every single cell in the human body.
Yes,
it can feel pleasure from
people. I hear that.
tip to toe, from scalp to soul.
People
can feel pleasure. So just imagine, what would it feel like to have all of these millions of cells firing and feels good? Like, how much pleasure is too much?
Ooh.
That's a question I'm still trying to get answered.
No,
so,
that's serious.
Yeah.
And you know, let me tell you, Shelly-Ann, I didn't know. I got to say, that's out of the cell there.
Every cell in your body.
No, me I rethink.
Yes. No, and that's the sad thing, you know, because a lot of people think of sexuality and they think, oh well, sex is genitals. So it's all about pounding genitals together, and that's just that grain of sand on the beach. I mean, you have all of this to
I
play
can't
with.
believe, girl.
Come
Every
on.
cell?
Oh,
Lord.
all of it. On the neck back, just touching it back a certain way. Yeah.
I like it. So guys, we're gonna go for a short break. Of course, when we get back, we talk more sex with Shelly-Ann. Hi guys, welcome back to Just SumeRR, and of course we're here with sexologist and relationship coach Shelly-Ann. Mama, you alright?
I'm so good.
She's just amazing, guys. Love, 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 love her. Alright, so tell us, what is the most frequent question that people ask you as it relates?
Do I know what I'm doing?
Are you serious?
And they have something to actually offer to pay me the time of if I know what I'm doing.
Are you serious?
No, and they say with a straight face, I expect me to say yes.
Serious?
Yeah. Or go and test you out in a car. Or they say things like, I don't know what to do, you can show me. I said, what do you mean? I don't know how to put on a condom, you can show me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Because they want to touch a little flouncy penis? Yeah.
But what sexual advice would you give to married women?
It's not what they want. Or married women.
Because you know sometimes like in marriages, right? After a certain age, like say 10 years pass, you know, the women tend to be miserable, the man start cheat, you know, and
actually,
sometimes they're blaming it on sex.
Actually, it's quite the opposite. What I find is that in a lot of marriages, as they get older, the women are the ones who have more interest in exploring and in being more sexual, and the husband is usually the ones that are winding down because women get more sexually confident when they grow older.
Right.
So, and men, they peak very young. So, I don't know why it works out that way there. Because no, so the woman ready and the man done. I don't know. But that's what happens.
Do you think that's a reason why men cheat?
No, listen, why men cheat, you don't have that kind of time. But Jamaican culture encourages philandering.
Right.
Jamaican culture encourages men to have enough gal and gal in a bumble. To be a gallus. And the woman they have is a thing and you need something to boast about and feel good about. And at the end of the day, when I say to them, okay, so this is the culture, why not entertain polygamy then? They can't manage polygamy because polygamy comes with a level of responsibility that they're not interested in.
And we're not, they would criticize that, you know, but still
of course. No. The point is, and I need to make this distinction. Jamaican men say that they love women, but what they really mean is they love having sex with women. It's not the women they want, it's the sex.
That's true.
So they like to know that they have 5, 6, 7 girls out there that they're having sex with. Yeah. But they don't want to have 7 relationships with 7 of these women.
And I have 7 conversations.
So they need to make a distinction between what they really want and what it is that they pretend that they want, because it really isn't one and the same.
I love it. What would you consider as a healthy sexual relationship?
What you want.
What you mean?
What you mean?
Alright, wait, hold on. Before you go, like for instance, some people believe that if you have sex one day for the week, that's not healthy. You know,
that's what you're into.
So whatever you're into,
which is what I'm saying. It's what you want. The problem is there are a lot of persons who are not living their truth. There are a lot of people who are not living the life that they want to live. They're living the life that their pastor says that they should live, because when you're a good Christian person, this is how you live your life. Right. That's not what they want, but they're trying to fit into this set of rules that they're given. Same thing with some people who are, they want to be a lot more sexual with their partners. Women especially have this problem. Women want to be more explorational with their partners. They want to be more sexual with their partners. But man, that man for fool. True. So if a woman goes to a man with certain things to do, he's gonna first respond with anger and then ask her which other man assure these things. As if the only possible way.
And I think it's a pride thing with some
which doesn't make any
like
sense.
You're saying, baby, let's try this. Yo, wait, take before we you know. And this is why, and it's gonna lead me to the next question. This is why girls, even though they don't admit it, they masturbate. And I need to find it from you.
Let's talk about masturbation.
Is masturbation healthy?
Let's talk about masturbation. Talk to the camera. No. If you're not masturbating, you should be. If you're a woman who says, I don't masturbate because I don't like how it feels, you're not doing it right. Do it until you like it. And when you like it, do it again. And ensure every time you do it, you have an orgasm. Most women's first orgasm is through self-stimulation. Why is it? And you realize, when you talk about masturbation, masturbation as a problem, it's always female masturbation because everybody accepts that men masturbate.
It's true.
Nobody ever had any conversation against men masturbating.
It's true.
As a matter of fact, when you look on a sonogram, you can see the baby masturbating in the womb. From who's a baby inside their mother womb in there playing the penis. When a little baby, when our mother take off him diaper and leave him by himself and he discovers his penis, everybody thinks it's so cute. They're like, oh my God, we have no girlfriend in the law, it's cutie. And they make a thing about it. Little girl takes off her clothes, somebody beats her bubble down clothes.
It's true.
So as a woman, we say that if you are not masturbating, you should be. Get to know your body. It's as if you live in a house and you don't know where nothing is.
It's true. And
it's as if you own a car and the only way you can enjoy a car is if you're chauffeur driven.
Exactly.
Drive a car, you're a car.
Exactly. And as you said, it's the same problem that we talked about from the beginning of the show. It's just how we're cultured. It is just how we're cultured. Yeah. Your mother say you're not to do this. You're not supposed to touch yourself. You can't express yourself.
And her mother told her that.
Exactly. And it's just how we're cultured, and it's very sad. This is why I just go outside of Jamaica to get my man, because I think people outside of the country, no disrespect to Jamaican men, but I feel like people outside of Jamaica who like first world country, they're more open to try.
Yeah, but I mean, there are pros and cons on both sides.
That's true.
And the thing about it is that, personally, no grown man can look at me and tell me that something grown. You're grown. Make a decision.
It's true.
So you don't grow now. You can look at things a little differently now. You're no longer a child, so you can look at things and you can make some choices. Exactly. I don't want to hear what your mother told you 10 years ago. Not interested.
And your friend
don't care. I don't care. As an adult male, you should be able to decide for yourself what your life should be or what you want it to be and make those decisions. Don't tell me that's not interested.
Exactly. And speaking of girls, what advice would you give to like 50-year-old woman who is still single and waiting for the one?
What do you mean you're waiting?
The one. What advice? I see a couple of
those kind of things annoying,
Sorry. All the people who are 50-year-old women waiting for the one.
What are you waiting on? Live your life. That annoys me to no end. What do you mean you're waiting? Is there somebody promised to deliver something I'll give you? You're expecting a delivery? What are you waiting on? Listen, first of all, I have a problem with this idea that women are taught that they are incomplete and then if you wait for somebody to complete them. You're not a fraction.
Amen.
You're already complete. If you like someone to share your life with, that's beautiful, and if you find that person, wonderful. In the meantime, live your life. Aim for happy. What will make you happy? We need to stop giving other people the most important jobs in our lives. Making you happy is your job. You are in charge of your happiness. I'm in charge of mine. If somebody wants to come and share my happiness, let's do it. The more the merrier. But you can't come and take happy to me. Because if I'm unhappy, I don't care what you do, that's what you're going to work with. An unhappy person. So this idea that we're waiting for somebody to come and bring meaning to our lives is already flawed. So let's start there. Stop, try to find that. You're not going to find it. If it is that you want to, what is it that you want to do? What are your goals? What do you want to achieve? You're 50, so I would imagine say in 50 years you do something with yourself. So now, outside of trying to find a man, what else you want? What will make you happy? You want to go travel? Go travel. Take up a hobby. Go meet some new people. Do something yourself. Like wait over. Come on, man. Maybe a week, come on. To do what?
To do what?
Yeah.
To do what? Alright, if somebody wants relationship advice or sexual advice, how can they contact you?
Oh, and Dr. Sexy-Ann everywhere. I have a website, drsexy-ann.com. Dr. Sexy-Ann on all social media. Once you get me there, you can find me.
Alright guys, on that note, we're going to go for a last commercial break. Of course, when we get back, it's our summer buzz section. So go.
Right.
Welcome back to Just SumeRR, and of course, we're here with the sexologist, Shelly-Ann. Hi, my darling.
Yes, I'm here.
It's Summer Buzz section where Shelly-Ann picks something from the summer jar.
Oh, what's this called?
Summer jar.
Oh, hi.
This
Summer
is
jar.
Summit, my cartoon.
Oh, hi, Summit. Oh.
Freddie gave me that name.
No, I like the cartoon.
Yeah,
okay.
man. She has a whole persona by herself.
Yes, I like her. She looks like fun. All right. So what am I doing?
You can read it. Let me see.
Do your best impersonation of Alkaline. I can pick another one. Oh.
You can try.
Okay. Okay. This is like interesting. Oh, Alkaline go again. And I don't know. It always look lean to me. Lean of himself.
Try.
Him always look lean, and there's a boy and them thumbnails out to me. I don't know.
You want to pick another one?
Yes, please. I can pick another one.
You can pick another
Yeah, I can pick this male one.
The
Yes.
first time.
Give me one we can do. Give me one like one old school artist. Oh, you know, 35 and I'm telling you, well, yeah. Say 2 sentences with an African accent.
What?
That was one.
Exactly.
Oh, Africa is a big place though. So when you say Africa, what do you mean Zimbabwe?
Hey, I do go.
South Africa? Or
Thank
Morocco?
Thank you so much, Shelly-Ann Weeks, for being a part of our show.
Oh, it's been so much
fun.
fun.
I really appreciate it, darling.
Not a problem.
And definitely, people, we're gonna have part 2.
I remember Dr. Sexy-Ann everywhere. Check out our website, sexy-ann.com.
Alright guys, on that note, thanks so much for tuning in. I want to say thanks to our sponsors, STJ Production, Saint K. Claire for my beautiful dress and my necklace. I want to say thanks to Beauty and Bling for my jewelry. And of course, I want to say thanks to Katia Escator for my beautiful face. And Trish Makeup. Also want to say thanks to our executive producer, Freddie James, producer, Carlos Catalina, and of course, thanks so much to Hype TV Studio.